Alright, so far this project has not had a name, and I finally figured out what I want to name this project. I've already had the colors for this project planned out for quite some time. I actually have the paint already, all that stuff. So the one thing I haven't done is given this project a name. And it finally hit me. I know what I'm going to call this project. This project is going to be Project Blue Chip. Because, so, here is the tungsten silver. This will be the silver on the car. That's going to be the main color of the car, is tungsten silver. And then I'm going to give it a wide single blue stripe. It's going to be the blue for the stripe on the car. Kind of similar to Mary Posey's Camaro. I like that big wide single stripe color. So it's going to be tungsten silver and the blue stripe, hence Blue Chip. And then to divide the silver and the blue, I'm going to give it a little stripe in between of just plain old jet black. So the black will divide the silver and the blue from each other, and that's the color scheme of the car. Silver and blue, black dividing stripe. Something very simple, very dressed up, something that's a known good investment. So hence the name Project Blue Chip. So enjoy as you follow me to the completion of Project Blue Chip. So I've been working on this door. I had a bunch of studs welded on it to pull on a bunch of this stuff. So I did pull on it a bunch. I hammered and dollied all of this on here, and then I took the shrinking disc to it and I shrunk it, so now it's kind of cups in through here. You can see where I sanded the door with the DA sander, and so you can see where it's low, where it's high, you know. So you can see most of this is all just low in through here. So that's really smooth now. So I'll go in and I'll hammer and dolly that back out, because I can reach that from the inside of the door. So I'll hammer and dolly that, get it raised back up. Then this up here, this big brace comes all the way like this wide all the way through the door. So I've got a door spoon, door right here. I got the Harbor Freight door spoon, so I can actually get this up in there and I can reach in behind that brace and I can push, and it's really hard because I can't get the right angle in the door because the handle. I could cut the handle shorter, but I'm not really excited about having to do that. But if I did, then I could probably get a better angle on it to hammer and dolly. So I might just go ahead and cut the dang handle shorter, where I can still hold on to it, but I can get the right angle that I need. Because what happens is the handle goes in and hits on the inside of the door, so I can't get the right angle to hammer and dolly all that. But I took I've got a shrinking disc. So I've got a stainless steel shrinking disc, and I was taking that to some of this, and I was pulling out some of the dents and stuff. So this was oil canning right through here and right through here. So you can see I've shrunk the metal enough that it's not really oil canning anymore. It's close over here, but not quite. but it would just cave in, and then I could just pop it right back up real easy. So I did the same thing as I did down here, up here, and over here. So you can see where my high spot is, where it's all low. This is high. I can take the shrinking disc to this high stuff and then shrink it down. I can push the lows up to high, and I can shrink them down. And so I'm just going to keep doing that down this door. This down here isn't too bad, needs a little bit more work. This needs just a shade of work. It's almost gone. And this one needs a little bit of work, and then a little bit of work starting in through here. But yeah, this is the major bad spot, is up all of this. It was bent in so far that it was oil canning. So I'm shrinking that out so it doesn't oil can. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to weld in all of these holes where they did the body work the last time, or whenever it was that they fixed this the first time. They drilled all these holes. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to weld those in. And then I'm going to get this door finished and get the body work finished on it, at least roughed out in the metal. Get it all cleaned up. I really hate body work. I'm just not a fan of doing body work, but I do love metal work. So it's all the prep work and the sanding and the dirty, nasty crap that I hate. But I do like working with the metal, shrinking it, stretching it, bending it, cutting it, getting it to do what I want it to do. I really enjoy that stuff. So I'll work on this door, and you will be amazed when I'm done at how it comes out, because I want as little filler as possible, if not zero filler on this car. I got some spots on top of the roof that I welded studs on, and I pulled on them, and I'm going to work on those as well, and with the shrinking disc. And then like I've got a bunch of stuff to do body wise that's, you know, to some people isn't a whole lot, but to me it is, because I want to get the metal worked right so that you don't end up with this. See how this was all rusted underneath the paint even, you know. They've got holes drilled, and just really not a good way to do the body work. I don't like that at all. And so I want to come in here and I want to get this panel all fixed up and smoothed up and shaped right. Because otherwise it's really not that bad. So I do have the one little rust spot down behind the door back there, but I want to get this all done right and get it all hooked up, fixed up, because actually I can reach all this from in the trunk, you know. You can see my fingers and probably all up in there and stuff, but I can reach that fairly easy in the trunk. If you look, you can get to where all the holes are and stuff. May not be exactly the easiest, but I think I can get a dolly in there, and I can hammer, and I can really smooth that metal out right. So I'm just going to work on getting it, you know, done in metal right. This, I filed down on a bunch of this factory lead filler to smooth it out. See, I've got the file, and I was working on that because it really was shaped wrong, and I'm really close. Now it's still not quite right. It's still a little bit high in here, but it's a lot better than it was. So I want preferably zero body filler, but I want to keep it as minimal as possible. And I've even considered, actually, if I need filler, going to like a lead-free metal body filler, doing the lead style body filling, but with the lead-free filler rod. I forget what they call it, but it's more of a tin and stuff. So if I have to do body filler, I think I might go that route, because I'm just not real interested in putting a lot of Bondo in here, so that's what I'm up to. outside, so I've just been doing the body work, working on the door, working on the rear quarter, just trying to get things hammered out, get it smooth, get it right. So it's just a painstaking process. Do it over and over and over again till it's right. So anyways, I'm tired, ready to go home, take a shower, go to sleep. So kind of a boring video, didn't really film an opening or anything. I'm dirty as all get out. So hope to see y'all in the next video. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll get back to you.